This is sad. This is really, really sad. 9 episodes, and that's it. Doggone virus is just. Ugh. All right, let's talk about it. Hey, you guys, thanks so much for clicking on the video. This is my review for Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. This is season 9, episode 9, and unfortunately, this is the season finale. Yes, the pandemic has actually screwed with all of the scheduling and the filming and all of that stuff for our show as well. So, I'm so sick of it. I am so sick of it. But this is it. This is the last episode, and listen, this episode, they were just getting ready to get started, tearing up and carrying. I mean, carrying on. I said, well, well, okay. The thing is, we actually start the episode off realizing that the coronavirus has actually made landfall, and it's actually gotten to Atlanta, and it was starting to affect some things already. So it doesn't really surprise me that people were really carrying on like they were, because people were on edge anyway. People were on edge anyway. So I said, okay, so that ain't nothing but another reason for people to be going off. And that's exactly what they did. They went off. Anyway, let's talk about this. So the first thing I said, girl, if you don't sit down and shut your ass up. Sierra, here she go again. She tripping over Shooter. I think I want to, you know, with all this stuff that keeps going on. And then BK came down there and he just did this, that, thing, and the other. I'm just so tired of it. And on and on and on. And I was just thinking about getting back with my husband. Huh? How about you leave both of them alone? That never crossed your mind, Goofy? Listen, she just wants Shooter back. And the bad thing, Shooter ain't thinking about you, boo. I hate to be the one to tell you. Shooter ain't thinking about you. Period. Because, see, you had text messages and stuff. None of the messages said that he actually came. I seen invites, but never that he actually came. Maybe he did. I don't know. But again, if he was all into you like that, girl, you wouldn't be having all them text messages. Child, he would just be there. He'd just be swinging on by. Anyway, whatever, Sierra, girl. Go sit down somewhere. You pitiful. Anyway, then Akbar. Listen, when I tell you that this was the episode where we got to see Akbar ain't changed. Akbar ain't grew up. Akbar's a damn fool. She's a damn fool. It ain't even, I don't even say that this stuff has to do with you trying to have camera. You just, girl, you need to sit your ass down somewhere. You are just out there. I mean, bullying. It was really, she was like on a bully thing. I was like, okay. And then there was other people that was on one, said I wasn't helping anyway. But Akbar and Sierra's talking. She come down to the salon. And she basically is telling Sierra, girl, you can't be friends with light-skinned Keisha and be friends with me. You can't be telling me you like light-skinned Keisha's music and shit. And then you got to take a side, bitch. Because you can't be doing all that. And that's why you always be ending up in some shit and some drama. Because you trying to like everybody. And you got 5 kids? You got 5 kids. So we're depending on you to raise 5 kids with that stupid shit you talking? Speechless. I've never heard such foolishness coming out of a grown woman's mouth in my life. That's why you stay in some shit, because you trying to run around and like everybody. Isn't that normal? You don't realize you the odd man out. You're the one that's left of center, sis. You're supposed to try to like everybody. If you can. Now, if you can't, that's something different. But normal adults try to get along with everyone. That's what normal adults do. Whatever, you do what you do to suit yourself. Somebody gonna, girl, that, listen, let me tell you, these things never end nicely. But anyway, moving on. We go over to Keisha's house. Hearing that damn boyfriend of hers, she in there screaming and hollering at him about junk food and throwing away his little snacks and stuff. And he just kind of looking at her. Keisha. Men and women, they do kind of go, they say that men look for their mamas and females look for their daddies. And that's who they marry. You know, people that are like their parents. But they don't actually want to fuck their parents. So, like, really? Girl, you come throw some of my Doritos away, girl, I'll smash your damn cranium, honey. Anyway, that just a word to the wise. You're not his mother. Okay? You're not his mother. And you loud, bitch. She's all loud. He's telling her, you know, I don't want you out there. You got too much going. Things are looking up for you. Don't worry about all that Akbar V stuff, because I don't want my woman out there fighting with no Akbar V. And part of the reason is because he know you can't fight. He's trying to tell you in a nice way, you're going to get fucked up. So he's trying to not put you on blast on camera and tell you, bitch, chill. Chill. You know that big bull bitch is going to get you and yank the shit out of you. No, you ain't listening. She down there. She just acting real ghetto. Little hairdresser to come to the house to stick her wig onto her head and everything. I said, Lord, he was pleading with her. He really was. I said, you know, I thought the little fellow was a goon, but he all right. You know, he was trying to, like I said, he was trying to tell her in a nice way, look, don't go out there and get no ass whooping when it ain't necessary. That's what he was really trying to do. Nice little fella. Anyway, but she was totally with the shits and ready to indulge in the mess, okay? Mess. Anyway, moving on. So Spice. This is the whole thing. Spice is having a launch party. It's her new wig line and her makeup line. She was so excited. She had her little, this sparkly jumpsuit, and then it had the crinoline skirt. I said, look at Spice looking all cute like a little baby doll. And her hair was short. It was this long, really long hair. And then she was also debuting her new single called Inches. And of course they were like, oh girl, Inches. She's like, no, it's Inches, like the hair. And the song was a bop. The song was a bop, but we'll get to that anyway. So listen, so everybody's gathering. She had to scale down her event, you know, due to pandemic ruling and stuff. So it wasn't as many, well, that was the excuses they gave, that it wasn't as many people there as what she would like there. You know, the real tea is, child, this is how many extras that we had on hand. Anyway, but Kiyomi shows up. Kiyomi, what are you coming in here starting trouble for? Now, she's talking about, I just got done with all that drama with Cheyenne. I ain't trying to be a part of that. And liar! Liar, bitch. You came right in there and try to call yourself gonna crack Alexis Sky's face. Now, Alexis Sky just got her footing with the girls where, like, everybody's digging her and they chilling and you know, everything was fine. Here come Kiyomi. She tried to crack Alexis's face telling her she used to mess with Fetty. Well, first of all, you came into the show, Kiyomi. Cute girl. You came into the show, and the first thing you told us is you don't want us to be judging you by your past. But the whole time that you've been here, all you've done is told us about everybody who has been in the industry, who've been banging your box. Everything you've told us is about something that happened that was not so great on your part in your past. This is all we've seen from you. slutty, loud, ratchet mess is what we're actually seeing from you. But you want us to view you some other type of way. Not good. Now, this shit get ready to be over. It's cutting off. This is it today. I ain't going to be reporting on you no more. So it's been an epic fail for you, sis. You don't have 9, 10 more episodes to try to turn it around. It's over. It's over. And what we see of you, you're messy, loose puss, and you start shit. You pretty though. Anyway, moving on. Ridiculous. And I think maybe if we had more episodes, she might have been able to learn some stuff and figure out, damn, that ain't too cool. Maybe by the reunion, she could have did a turnaround. You know, once she got to see, you know what I mean? When the full season would have played out, she would have got to see this running and been able to try to turn it around at the reunion. But, nope, epic fail. So she tried to crack Alexis's face about the Fetty Wap thing. And Alexis gave her, well, sweetie, that doesn't mean anything. And you're not moving me by that because Fetty fucks everybody. So you're not different. There's 20 more of you that Fetty fucked, including me. And then she laughed and kept it moving. Then Carly, her messy ass, busts out and start. Oh, and then they threw out some mess about Mo. And Carly started questioning Alexis about her story of her being part of the sex trafficking and all that stuff. Now, Carly, your whole issue is that misery loves company. You're miserable. You're miserable. Mo has taken and literally as much shit as you do and as bad as you carry on, Carly, for whatever reason, Mo must have had some good ding dong because he took and he shook your foundation and you are about a miserable old bitch up in here. And it looks like you are trying to take other people on that journey with you and nobody's interested. You just bouncing back and forth and falling out with people and not really wanting to make up or saying you gonna. I mean, typical messy Carly shit, but it's on a different level. You on some old miserable shit and it's really personal. Like you want these girls to be crying at night like you. Bitch, ain't nobody crying at night but you. Move the fuck on. Go over there and flirt with Jock. You know, do like you usually do. But I think, you know, Kendra will punch you in your shit. But whatever. It's just ridiculous. So, it ends up, Spice was supposed to be going to go ahead and perform. She get the mic and stuff together so she can perform. Alexis ends up stepping out, you know, because she was crying. Spice, like I said, the girls have started to mesh with Alexis. Spice has stepped outside and was talking. She's like, what's going on, baby? And she told her what happened. She said, I just don't like that. You know, I could deal with the other stuff, and I was being cool. I know this is your event. But when she went there about my story, it bothered me. I don't like it. You know, I don't like it. Honey and Spice didn't like it either. Spice told her, listen, you go back in, you dry your face, and the hell with that shit. You don't let her get to you. So by this time, here go that damn Carly. She done moved on. Akbar done showed up by this time. She gonna take... Now she gonna reintroduce Akbar to Shekinah. Now we all know what happened with Akbar and Shekinah. Carly, you messy old bitch. And Akbar is with the shit. I don't know that bitch. Just that. Now why is you naming her? Shekinah aggravating she is. She ain't do nothing this time. Akbar started right in. Akbar, first of all, you need to stop. Because the first thing out your mouth is you keep on saying, you know Shekinah ain't about that life. So why you keep fucking with Shekinah? You think that makes you look good? It don't. It don't. What makes you look good about bullying a person that you know ain't about that life? She not a fighter. She don't even like really arguing. She likes to argue with her friends. She don't like to argue with a bitch that'll bust her in her shit. Because she ain't about that life. And she doesn't make any qualms about the fact that she ain't no fighter. So it don't never look good for you to pick at Shekinah. You look stupid. But she was doing it. And then she took and threw a drink on Shekinah. I said, you know what, Akbar, we're done. We're done. I'm done. I tried to like Akbar. I think she's so pretty. I really do. I think she's so pretty. But, girl, you are just a ghetto fuck mess. And you just need to go on back where you came from. Back in the gutter. Ask Candy every couple months for $25 and do whatever it is you was doing before, because there's no hope for you. That there was no reason for you to throw that drink on that girl. For what? For what? And nobody thought it was cute. Nobody thought it was funny. Nobody got life off of it. It just didn't look good, and it really didn't look good on you. They got that calmed down. Shekinah's outside. Shekinah's outside. Tokyo and damn Keisha is pulling up. Spice is in there performing. Tokyo and Keisha come in. They had a good time. Spice was tearing it up. You know, all the girls were really having a good time. There wasn't no men there. So the girls were really having a good time. They was, you know, twerking and, you know, having themselves a blast and telling her, they said, yeah, girl, we like that little song. That's jamming, you know, or whatever. So right after Spice performs, the next thing you know, Akbar take her big ass and she sneaks Keisha. Now, Keisha was with the mess, but she was trying to, you know, since Shekinah had already showed out, I think she was like, yeah, let me go ahead and chill. You know, I'm with the shit if some shit start, but let me chill and act like a grown-up because this is looking kind of crazy. She's standing there with a drink. Akbar going to sneak her and just bulldoze up on her. I said, really? And what she caught was Tokyo. So they was, you know, doing what they was doing, but she done knocked the shit out. Just like the husband said, she done knocked the shit out of Keisha. Keisha on the floor. I had to get Keisha up off the floor. And honey, Tokyo was just swinging, honey. I said, okay. All right. Well, I'll give Tokyo that. Tokyo, when shit go down, Tokyo just go to swinging. Whoever she with, that bitch just goes to swinging with her messy ass. Because she be with the shits too. But she do keep a loyalty to whoever she's hanging with. She with the swinging. Tokyo was already mad at Akbar about picking at Shekinah. So she was ready and willing. She was just a swinging. I said, come on, big girl. And she's so funny when she's like, this damn pandemic got me gaining my weight back. I laughed at her. I said, she's so stupid. But, so that went down. So they break it all up. Now Keisha and Tokyo are out. Akbar's still in. As if none of that was enough. By this time, Spice done got totally irritated, okay? Because it's very evident that there's one fuck bitch that's ruining your whole event. Everybody else is cool. It's Akbar that's ruining this whole event. Spice clocked it. Y'all know Spice got a temper about that long. Baby. And get everything cleared up. Akbar rolled right in. And now, she gonna go to attack Carly. Let me tell you something, baby girl. She gonna go to roll up on Carly. All these little women. All these little women. Well, guess what happened? When she went to roll up on Carly, baby, Alexis was ready. Carly actually got ready for a change. But Spice was windmilling the shit out of her from the side. I said, I told y'all, Spice, if you go back over the time that we've been watching Love and Hip Hop, Spice has landed more hits than anybody in the cast. Spice gets into it. When she take off, you got to get her. You got to try to get her fast because she always come in from the side or something. She was windmilling the shit out of the side of Akbar. I said, wasn't expecting that. She said, you're trying to fuck up my shit. She was going off. I said, guess what? It wasn't Spice's fight, but what Spice did was completely warranted. We ain't friends, bitch. You and I started off on some terrible shit. And then you gonna come here and just single-handedly tear up my event? After you said, and you're, oh yeah, this will be the first time I ever see you perform. You want some hating ass shit. Spice gave her. I said, that's what you get. That's what you get. Spice had got so upset. See, that's what I say. She one of them people that's a hot wire. She turned around and they got Akbar out finally. And she's mad as hell. You know, she get ready to start this talking in Jamaican or patois or whatever she talked. She was getting ready to start all that. And then she turned around and she said, Mimi, you want to fight, Mimi? Mimi was like, no, no, no. Oh, no. Hey, I don't want to fight. Kiyomi was like, no, girl, we on your side. I fell out. Do you hear me? They cleared that shit up very quick. They like, oh, no, Jamaican blue-haired woman not fuck us up, honey. She was so hot. Poor Spice. Y'all know I like Spice. Even I like Spice. She don't be right all the time, but I like Spice. And she cute. Anyway, so she then snapped off there. It's like, no, girl, we on your side. I said, y'all better. By this time, they get outside. They get out bar in the car. They try to speed her off. Baby Keisha in Tokyo and them is out there waiting, baby. They speed down the street, roll up on their car, jump out ghetto style, honey, and they go to rumbling. Girl, listen. Sometimes in our life, you got to listen to your husband. Akbar, fuck my skin. You spent you did all that. Watch this, watch this. You spent and girl, listen. We were all rooting for you. Girl, you spent nigga jumped out the car and rolled up on Akbar and got your ass whooped. Girl, she tore her up, had her all down by the bumper of the car, wig all pulled off. I said, that ain't how this was supposed to go. You were supposed to go down there and tear Akbar's ass up. Akbar got out that car and fuck Keisha. I said, oh, okay. And you had help. She got you, bitch. Anyway, should listen to your husband. Moving on. So that was that. They wrapped that on. That Patty got everybody out of there for the cops came. Now the next day, everybody was scheduled to do some confessionals and different things like that, honey, and do a little filming. And they pulled everybody together and told them, baby, the production is shut down due to the coronavirus. And that's basically where we ended out at. You know, we got last words from our castmates, and they're just as distraught, you know, as we are. You know, we just as sad to see them go. How we like them, you know. We've been hanging with them for, what, 9 years now? So I don't know what this says for the future of the show. But again, we don't know what this says for the future of anything, really. So we just kind of hanging in there and just pray that things get better and that there's a way that this show can survive this. I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know. But if this ends Love and Hip Hop, I'll be so sad. So sad. Because I like my Love and Hip Hop, honey. It's the best. A hot ass mess. They're the folks that we love to love and the ones that we love to hate. And sometimes it's the same people that we love to love and love to hate. Child, if y'all, I'm going to miss y'all, child, however long it is that y'all gone. But I pray that y'all be back. I'm praying for the best, you know. This is their jobs, too, you know what I mean? It's not just a TV show. It's a TV show to some of us, but this is their job, you know what I mean? So, yeah, I feel for them just the same way I feel for folks that work at IBM, you know, or Apple or wherever. This is their job. Anyway, you all be safe. Wash your hands. Wash ass. If they tell you to stay in the house, stay your ass in the house. You understand? If they tell you to stay in the house, stay your ass in the house. It ain't hard. Be glad you got a house to stay in. See, there's people who don't have, here I go, there's people who don't even have homes. Okay? We are homeless people. And when this first went down, that was the first thing we worried about. Like, what the hell? What's going to happen to the homeless people? There are people too. There are people too. They're just as much a part of humanity as we are. So, yes, people who got good sense, we were worried about what is going to happen to people who are homeless. You're talking about it's a lockdown. Lockdown what? Lockdown where? And now you got folks with houses, apartments, homes. You fussing and carrying on because you don't want to stay home. When you have the option, you don't want to stay home. If you don't get your shit together and have a seat inside of your place that is safe and stop this bullshit. Come on, people, think. People are dying. It is not a joke. It's not a joke. And I think it's still, I said this in the beginning, and I'm still saying it. If nobody close to you has gotten sick or has passed on, it doesn't seem real to you. Trust me, it is very real. It's very real. I'm done. I'm getting off my soapbox, but bam, and I'm back. This is it for Love and Hip Hop Atlanta Season 9. This was the finale. Yes, I got preachy. I don't care. I don't care. It's my channel. This is my video. This is what I do. And when I have a message for you, it's a message because I care. I care. Everybody who clicks that button, even if it's a like, a dislike, you call me names, you don't agree with me, or the ones that love me to death and can't wait for the next video, I care about all of y'all's ass. Be smart and live. Bye.